SAFC Fan TV, I'm Shaun Middleton outside the Stadium Lights with today's game, Sunderland versus Gillingham. The current score in the 90th minute is Sunderland 2, Gillingham 1. A result which takes Sunderland into third as the results stand, as other teams are not winning. Could you please like, share and subscribe to our channel? That would be very much appreciated. Thanks for your time. Cheers. I went to my side of the Stadium Light with Tommy. Tommy, obviously, Sunderland drew the game, the 96th-minute equaliser. It's a bitter blow. Where do we go from here?
Well, something's gone wrong, isn't it? Because all throughout the season, our idea is to go out, get 1 or 2 goals in the first half, and rely and take the pressure off us. But when was the last time we scored in the first half? No, it's we haven't won in 3 games. It's something's gone wrong. I can't put my finger on it, like. But
what do you think of Philip Parkinson's team selection? He keeps on sticking with the same team, but when you get beat, that's the time to change things up. You know, think.
We've made one change today to bring in Lafferty, and he scored 2 goals. And I'd say maybe bring in Semenyo, Declan John for Hume. Hume was by far the worst player out there, and he was against Coventry as well. Really poor.
What about in the middle? I mean, Power and Dobbs. I thought Dobson played really well, but Power to me just doesn't offer anything for the team.
Nah, he's good at keeping the ball, but it's so negative. There's no going forward. It's and that's why we need someone like even Honeyman. I thought Honeyman was a baller, but we needed someone like Scowen to come in there. He came on. Semenyo came on. He changed the game when he came on. Semenyo again.
Tommy, I mean, 9 games left now. I mean, at one point we were 1 point off second place. But rather than getting beat 3-0, do you think now it's looking like it's definitely the playoffs now? If we can keep there.
It was a huge chance to do. Rotherham got beat, Portsmouth got beat. If we went to do, would have been a great position. Like, but we bottled it against Classic Sunderland.
I mean, Lafferty. I've never mentioned Lafferty, but he's come into the game, into the team today, and he scored 2 goals. You know, that's got to be he's got to start on Tuesday against Bristol Rovers.
He's got to, right? He's on his place now, and it just shows. Parkinson does need to change it now because teams must know how we play it. Like Denver Hume's the most readable player in the country. It's like we look like we're so readable, and that he needs to change the team on Tuesday. 1 or 2 changes to freshen up how we play.
Tommy, going forward, I mean, do you think we can get in that top 2?
I think second. I think Coventry's running away with it now. But if we, like you say, we change the team, we'll find some hidden gems like we have with Carl Lafferty. We'll find 1 or 2 of them. And Semenyo, I've given him a few shout-outs, alright.
Quickly, Tommy, Starman.
It's consistently John Willis every single week for me. Consistent.
Thanks for your time, mate. Take care. Alright, I'm with Ewan outside the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 2, Gillingham 2. With 9 games to go, it's looking like it could be another Wembley heartache.
I think the problem is we're our own worst enemy for it. It's been like this for years. Firstly, to me, I think we've just always had that defensive problem. We lack in certain areas of the pitch, and it just doesn't look like we can see through games like 90 minutes at all. It just looks like a team that's going to be going through the playoffs again and going through Wembley again, which we all don't want to see, but hey ho, it is what it is, you know.
You and I think your face says it all. Looks like a passionate type of lad. I mean, you start with Lafferty, but I think that change was forced at the minute. But do you think one criticism for Parkinson is he doesn't make the changes after defeat, and he also doesn't make the subs for the very late as well?
I agree with you there, and I think the lack of changes in recent games maybe hasn't helped. Tiredness has maybe caught up to a few of the players because too many of them get tired too easily. So maybe it's just like make some changes, maybe change the formation, go 2 up front, see what it can do. I mean, you're seeing what Lafferty could do today. You can bounce off him easily, you can get in behind easily, make it happen. So Semenyo's come on and he's running at teams, which just don't look like a team that's going to have a go at teams enough.
I mean, Max Power is our captain. I've said it on numerous occasions that I don't think Warren's starting every week. As I said about Charlie White as well. Max Power, when they're being the captain, does that make him exempt, or should he be dropped if he's not playing good enough?
I think we need to look at the team and we need to look at players who's got the passion for the shirt. For me, we are a League One category team. We've got players in that squad that probably won't be good enough for the Championship next season. Power, is he a leader, is he not? I don't know. I don't know who else in that team's going to be a leader. Maybe Joe Lynch could be, because I've seen him captain recent teams like Huddersfield. Willis possibly, definitely, because I think he's a big character in the dressing room, on and off the pitch. But other than that, I just feel like it's just...
You know, my point, what I was trying to make was, I mean, if a player's not playing that well in the middle, and me and Deano can see it every week, and the manager is training with them players, what's the point in bringing somebody in from Scown who's a championship level player to sit on the bench?
I really don't know, but I think at the moment he really needs to make these changes quickly and fast. Needs to start seeing Griggs doing extra training sessions during the week. Get him on the pitch then. Yeah. If he's willing to work and sacrifice his own hours for training after training, get him on the pitch and let him short. Poor Scowen and Declan John's all coming into this club expecting minutes and we're not even giving them it. Semenyo's getting made on the bench and it's like, make changes at least, just give them some young days changes. Poor Ethan Robson's come back from Grimsby. Still no appearances. 12 appearances for Grimsby, 2 goals. What we're looking for in this club, because like youth team at the moment, 23s are getting ruined, 18s are all being ruined, bottom of the league with 1 point and 0 points.
I'm afraid it's looking to me like it could be another league in this division, which is a massive disappointment. I mean, if we stay in this league in the season, I mean, the fans, it's going to be demoralising for the supporters. I mean, we've got to get out this league this season.
Financially, we don't have the money to stay in this league another season. We need to get out of this league. And if we don't get out of this league, then financially we are going to struggle.
If we don't go up this season, where would you point the finger at?
Ourselves on the pitch, because I don't think it's the manager. I don't think it's Parkinson's fault. I don't think it's... Maybe it could be Donald's fault, because I think he needs to try and invest in more in the club and try and bring in a little few more players to look and where we can improve. But I think personally it's our own worst enemy that's on the pitch, and it's going to cause us.
You know what? Good interview with this lad, Ewan. Seems now he's talking about like talented lad. Right, Ewan, quickly. I mean, apart from Lafferty, who do you think stood out?
Maguire, Gooch.
Playoffs or top 2?
I'd edge it and say top 2.
Oh, he's gone back. Right, cheers for your time, alright, Ewan. You have a safe journey on, pal. Alright, thanks. Alright, I'm Shaun Middleton speaking for SAFC Fan TV. I'm with Morgan. Morgan, it's finished Sunderland 2, Gillingham 2. Yeah. Me and Deano we thought it was a massive 3 points coming outside, setting the equipment up. Unfortunately, we heard a roar and it come from this end and we knew it scored.
Yeah, I don't know where the referee got that 6 minutes from. I was saying, as soon as he added on that 6 minutes, they're going to score a last minute equaliser. I don't know what it was. But I seen it coming a mile off. But I know like it's 2 points dropped, but it's 1 point gained. And obviously with Portsmouth and Rotherham losing, that's good for us. But that was a chance for us to capitalise on their losses and go 1 point off second. But yeah.
Morgan, is it a case of a gain? I mean, we're coming to Fleetwood, Coventry, and now Gillingham. The last 3 games we've come up with 2 points. Well, I conceded. I mean, it's missed opportunities. Other teams around us are getting beat. You've Rotherham's who's second getting beat. And if we want to deal with being third, a point behind them, it's so demoralising, so heartbreaking. Like.
Yeah. Like, he's going with the same setup for the last few games, and obviously it's proved the last like 2 or 3 games it hasn't been working. Obviously Fleetwood, we needed a last minute equaliser. Coventry, well, we know how that went. Obviously today it wasn't really too bad. It was just that 6 minutes, that extra time added on that cost us. But you know, I was glad to see Lafferty start. I said he's been pushing for a start for a while, and he's proved what he's worth, getting the 2 goals. But there's just other positions that need changing, like Declan John, that left back. Obviously, yeah, drop in for him because Hume hasn't been performing recently.
John hasn't even been in the squad, so exactly. is he even fitting into Parkinson's fitness regime? Because I knew when Parkinson first come in, we found out that if you're not fit, if you're not on these levels, he won't even put you in the squad. So Declan John's even in the squad, and I think Hume, me and Deano and a few of the lads around us last week, and saying Hume he's been poor lately.
Yeah, he's been really poor, and Declan John, he's a decent defender. I'll say I've seen him play for Swansea, and he's pretty quick. So you know, change it around a bit, drop Hume, bring in Declan John, then again bring in that Semenyo, because when he came up there, he looked fantastic. Really quick, yeah.
I mean, in the middle, and I've kept on mentioning it. I mean, Scowen, he's a championship player. They call him the Rat. I mean, could you drop power for him? Because I thought Dobson played really well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Dobson played fantastic today. Obviously. Aye, but Max Power.
Pointless power, that's what I keep on saying. Not good enough.
No, not good enough. I mean, he was alright at the start of the season, scoring a couple of decent goals, but then again, since then, he's just been absolutely crap. If I'm being completely honest, I'd drop him and give Scowen a go, or Semenyo.
Critic Morgan, Bristol Rovers and Blackpool. It's got to be 6 points.
Got to be 6 points. Bristol Rovers, we've beat them before. We did the double over them last season. Well, the triple if you count the Checker Trade Trophy. See, Blackpool, we beat them away last season, had a big following, so hopefully it's a repeat of that. But yeah, it's desperate times now. We need to win pretty much all our games, really.
Star man, quickly, mate.
I'd say Lafferty for the 2 goals, but yeah, but apart from Lafferty, I would say Jordan Willis, because you know he's consistent. He plays at the back, but he can push forward as well. Like, that's what I like about him. His work rate's exceptional.
If quickly, I'm just going to ask one more question. If quickly the worst comes to the worst, who's the one person you've got to blame for this season?
Honestly, I would say Stuart Donald. Obviously, he bought that 10 million loan in. What's he done with it? Now.
Cheers, Morgan. Thanks for your time. SAFC Fan TV. I'm with Muriel. Muriel, obviously, Sunderland drew the game 2-2. Unfortunately, a last gasp goal by Gillingham is it's a right kick in the teeth, isn't it?
Sure is. Like I say, typical Sunderland, but we keep fighting, keep hoping, and hopefully we'll do it. We can't afford no more trips to Wembley.
9 games to go now. I mean, I said before this game coming, I said that we'd have to win 8 of them. Obviously, we're due today, so we're going to have to win. Still, we're going to have to win 8, but that means we're going to only lose 1 or draw 1.
Keep the faith. That's all. Just keep it going. The bands love it. We love Sunderland, so we put up with the cold. We endure everything, because at the end of the day, we're Sunderland till we die.
It's Sunderland till we die, and obviously it's unfortunate we are where we are. But can we get over this, this disappointment today and getting that top 2?
Hopefully. But we're used to it, aren't we? That's all it ever is. We'll come back next week, the week after. Hopefully it's got to turn at some point. And I only hope it turns right when it really counts. It's crucial now, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got Bristol Rovers on Tuesday, then we've got Blackpool next Saturday, which means we're going down. We're going to get 6 points, don't we? It's got to be 6 points.
6, at least. Keep praying.
Are you confident in going forward? Do you think we can get that top 2?
Do you know what I really am? I am. There's something inside that says, yeah, right. We really can.
Right, hopefully, fingers crossed. Thank you for your time, love, alright? I'll see you on, mate.